Welcome to Speculation Station. I'm Nick.
I'm Dan.
All right. Today we're going to review the new Mummy trailer and talk about what we think it's going to be like. So let's give it a shot.
Pan, this is November 4, 0, 9er, 9er.
What the hell? Welcome to a new world of gods and monsters.
I saw her. She is real.
Please meet Princess Amunet. She will claim what she has been denied.
All right. So that was the trailer for the new Mummy movie starring Tom Cruise. Definitely a huge departure from the original Mummy movies with Brendan Fraser.
Absolutely.
It almost seems like a mashup of every Tom Cruise running movie and Suicide Squad, where the Mummy has a very striking resemblance to the Enchantress from Suicide Squad.
Exactly.
I mean, the action looks good. Very heavy on the CGI. Not a whole lot that I can say about such little footage. There was a lot of quick cuts and a lot of different elements that seemed very jumbled. There was a lot of audio repeats with his screaming, where he was like, "Rah, rah." It was clear that they just cut that the same. Maybe it seems like he dies and comes back to life
That's
somehow,
what I was wondering.
which would be kind of cool if it were he's been resurrected to fight the new mummy, this female mummy.
I was thinking when people don't survive plane crashes, they don't,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
And it was a room full of body bags, and he gets up and gets out of one. So it could be that he's been chosen or something to that effect, where
maybe he's undead.
or he's undead. That's entirely possible. But it's an interesting direction to take it. I'm not sure whether this one is supposed to be one of Universal's monster movies, because Universal is taking all of their old monsters, Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, the Mummy, all of those, and making an entire monster cinematic universe, kind of like DC and Marvel make their own comic universes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure if this movie is a part of that. It very well may be. I'll have to do a little bit more research to find out. It's definitely an interesting direction to take if they are doing that. If they're trying to go a darker, grittier, like every other movie that they're trying to remake. I'm hoping that there are still some lighter elements to it, and it's not all doom and gloom. Overall, it seems a little generic to me. Nothing aside from the one scene where her pupils split in two. There's not a whole lot that takes and catches me as far as like this is, I can't wait to see this. And that's actually kind of rare for a Tom Cruise movie, because even with the Jack Reacher movies, I was excited to see those.
Yeah.
Because of the, even the trailers looked very good. I mean, even Oblivion, which was a terrible movie, I was excited to see based on the trailers and everything like that. So I definitely think that we'll have to wait and see for another trailer. And the jury's out, I'll say, on whether or not this is going to be a good movie or not. It's really too early to tell.
When I see Tom Cruise, I think of Jack Reacher. I think of Mission Impossible. I think of action.
Exactly.
You know, this is a first that I've seen him doing a sci-fi.
Yeah, I think this might be,
You know.
next to Interview with a Vampire, this might be his only supernatural role, dealing with any sort of like realms of magic or mysticism.
Right.
Most of his other films are either rooted in reality or in a heightened reality or science fiction area, where it's a sciencey kind of thing. Minority Report, Oblivion, and Mission Impossible as well is kind of like a heightened reality in the way they go.
Sure.
So that might actually be something. Oh, and Live, Die, Repeat, or Edge of Tomorrow, also another sci-fi, more sciencey war-based movie. Not a whole lot of supernatural stuff. I mean, there were aliens.
War of the Worlds, right?
War of the Worlds, aliens again. But yeah, this seems like this will be his first foray into mysticism. Like even the Interview with a Vampire didn't have anything to do with any of the witches. And of course Anne Rice's books, there's the Mayfair Witches, which deals with the supernatural and everything. But Interview really kept it close to the chest as far as like they were just vampires. That's who they were. So it was almost a rooted and in reality vampire movie. So this this could be interesting, and depending on what we see going forward.
Right.
But anything else to add?
No, I think you hit it right on the head.
All right. Well, that's been our trailer review for the new Mummy movie starring Tom Cruise, and everyone have a great night.